right, so this one's a little controversial, so I just want to preface this one first. In the age of AI creeping into everything, how do you feel about writers using AI to edit or vamp up their stories?
Yeah, I don't support it. I will be honest. I understand that there are a lot of uses for AI. I'm not I'm not a person who thinks that like all AI should be banned. I think it's going to be, part of our future. Um, and I think we have to learn to work with it in an ethical way. But that being said, the writing process I do think of as more sacred. If you're using AI to sort of like if you're asking it questions for research and things like that, like that's okay. Although I think we also have to keep in mind that often AI does not give us correct information, so we have to keep doing our own research. But in terms of like using it to revise or, like you said, vamp up the writing, that's for the writer to do. That's part of your job as a writer, and so that is not, in my mind, the job of AI.
Correct answer. I'm of that mindset too. I feel that the people trying to use AI to kind of speed up the process of getting to the books, I don't know if they necessarily want to be a writer. I think they just kind of want the aesthetics of having a book.
I completely agree with that. And I made a video on TikTok that sort of touches on this a little bit recently, because I was thinking about how it does feel like a lot of people, like you said, want the aesthetic of being a writer. They want to like take the cute like coffee shop photos, which I do all the time, to be clear. Like the cute, like you're working in your coffee shop, you've got your matcha latte or whatever, and you're doing the job, you look cute. But they don't necessarily like want to put in the work, because most of the time when I'm writing, I don't know about you, Paul, but I'm just like, I'm kind of sweaty. I may or may not have showered. I'm sitting at my desk. It's like 12 or 1 a.m. I'm like full goblin mode, like hunched over my keyboard. My husband walks in and is like, why is your posture like that? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's so unhealthy. So writing is often not a glamorous process. It is rigorous. And I think we have to accept that that's a part of the process, instead of like trying to find a bunch of shortcuts.
Yeah, I do hear that a lot, because a lot of the arguments was like, oh, well, I want to use AI because like writing's hard. I'm like, yes, correct. Writing is hard.
Indeed. Indeed it is. Yes, we know.